Today we've got more beer origin stories, the return of Miss Giggly Socks, a big shakeup in California beer, and 5 reasons to stop drinking right now. Let's go! Welcome in, everybody. It's the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am Greg, and fresh off of his Milwaukee Stadium tour, that's Big Flex. What's up, big fella?
I just put the trumpet down. That was me in the background. I don't know if you heard.
Striking up the band.
It was fun to hit up the first game, or my first game of the year. It wasn't a win, but hey, you know, it's always fun to go.
Right. Gotta get in there. I haven't been to a Dodger game in a while.
Baseball. I fucking love baseball.
I got a good baseball story for you in a few minutes.
Can't wait, but I have to.
And joining us from the land of no baseball teams is our favorite sock wearer, and that is Steph. What's happening?
Hi, guys. It's been a while. It's nice to see you.
Hi. Maybe we should call you like the Queen of Utah Beer, or like what's the official title?
I don't know, but you know, don't say no baseball yet. Not a sports show, but Salt Lake City, they're one of the top 3 teams to get an expansion. Not a sports show. Just saying.
All right. Side facts are good. I like a good side quest.
Yeah, that's me.
Look how much she totally cares about baseball.
She probably likes hockey now or something, right?
I do love
don't
hockey.
You like hockey
I've always
now?
liked hockey.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. I was excited.
The Mammoths.
Well, there you go.
It's a cool game.
All right. Well, there you have it. I don't even know what socials to give for you anymore because it changes every week.
Well, there's Beer Nerd Radio, and then maybe someday my socks page will come back. That's the goal. We'll see.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of them days.
I got to
of
deal with
course,
some
the
stuff
Utah
first.
Brewers Guild and all that.
Oh,
shit.
yeah. You can find, I try to make it anonymous, the Utah Brewers Guild page. Like there shouldn't be a human, one human. But yeah, I'm there.
As it is a guild.
It's not the Utah Brewers, Steph.
Exactly. Although I am doing like 5 jobs, so it's fine.
You're a hard worker.
Yeah. It takes a guild.
Exactly. And of course, we are at Craft Beer Republic, and that's at FlexBeer _ in between. All right, lots to get to today. We have beers we're drinking. I had to bring Steph in because, you know, Flex doesn't.
I almost didn't make it, and I don't drink anymore.
Yeah, man, it's almost Easter. We gotta get you back in the game, buddy.
It's getting close.
Yeah, we're almost there. If you guys don't mind, I have a very freshy fresh that I would like to crack it open over here.
All right.
Oh, I love this song.
I haven't heard it in a while.
I'd say 2 weeks.
Yeah, at least. Smart ass. I am drinking, bottled just under a month ago, Russian River's Row 2 Hill 56 Pale Ale.
Okay.
I went to a local bottle shop that I don't frequent all the time.
So not Trader Joe's.
Not Trader Joe's.
Just so everybody's clear.
And not the craft beer thrift shop either. This is called Stagecoach. And they've always got a good selection of Russian River, not just Pliny, but like all the other stuff that's even better than Pliny. And I don't think I've actually had this one. I've definitely not had it on the show. So Road 2 Hill 56, 5.4%, 65 IBUs, has 4.000 stars on Untapped with over 34,000 ratings. They say Road 2 Hill 56 single hop pale is 100% Simcoe hops make up this beer from start to finish. It is named for the location in the experimental hop yard in Yakima, Washington, where it was first created. It has the trademark Simcoe nose with citrus and pine, nice bitterness, and tasty hop flavors rounded out.
Looks good. Looks like a classic pale.
Very classic, very clear, fantastic head and lacing.
I love clear beer.
It's like a high-level prostitute right there.
I don't mess around with those cheap hoes. On the nose buds, real light. Not a lot coming through. A little bit of that pininess they talked about, but a real light nose. Or my nose isn't working right now. That's also a possibility. Let me dig in on the tongue jobber. Oh, this is fantastic. This is so light and crushable. It drinks like an NA beer. I mean, this thing doesn't have any alcohol in it. Very smooth. Finish is dry. There is a little citrus. There's a little pine, but it's all so light that I keep going back for more and more. I drank like half of this before the show started. So this is spoiler, peek behind the scenes. I killed half of this already. This is really good. Russian River, of course, knows how to handle their hops, and it always feels like a little bit of a flex for me. Like when I pull a Russian River, like it's no big deal. Like
because you get it so easily.
Right. I'm sure there's somebody in Idaho who's just like, oh, how'd you get that Russian River?
I think they only get potatoes in Idaho.
Yeah, that's it. And so vodka, of course, by proxy.
I don't even think they have breweries there.
No. Why would you have a brewery in Idaho?
Too oddly shaped of a state to have. I think that's a rule.
Yeah.
Like when you're that fucked up, like you can't have a brewery.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
That makes zero sense.
Hey. You watch yourself.
It makes sense on this show.
All right.
North Dakota. We looked it up because we talk shit about North Dakota.
Right.
They have like 21 breweries in the entire state. It's a large state.
That. Yeah.
So I wonder if
a lot of area.
We should do like a little bet here, like over under Idaho.
Oh.
Like, do you think they have more breweries in North Dakota or less?
I'm going to say more.
I agree.
Probably.
They have Boise is a pretty happening place. So, and then, there's breweries all over Idaho, actually.
Okay. I'm going to throw out a number over under 45 breweries in Idaho.
Oh, I'm going to say a shocking over, I guess. I feel like
Steph, what say you?
Yeah, I agree, actually. Now it's not very much fun. We all agree.
Fine, I'm going under.
Oh, in that case, you lose. My favorite, though, is this article is Idaho has over 50 breweries, and it's 53. It's like, okay, over
That's
50
more than us.
Makes it sound way more impressive.
Yeah.
How many other in Utah?
We have like 40, I think, something. But
still better than North Dakota.
That number might include multiple locations. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, a state that I'm sure has plenty of breweries because I've been to a few of them is Texas. Shout out to our top listing city of last week, and that's thanks to Flex, Soxy, Texas.
So Soxy.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
So Soxy.
I thought it was like Sachi or Satchi or who knew. And
I thought it was like, I can't remember. Sachi's.
Yeah, Sachi's. Yeah. It's a weird name.
Yeah.
And
I Googled it though.
Yeah. Especially a little extra shout out. We peaked a little bit in Germany last week. A bunch of listeners in Germany were downloading the show.
Okay.
I don't know why, but Guten Tag.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I think it's
quite
cool.
The German speaker. Thank you. I'm glad we have Steph here.
The only other German I know is the We're Suchin Dick or something like that.
That's a person or a word?
We can serve you, or it's on all their fast food restaurant drive-through windows.
Yeah, it's something to do with. It sounds like sucking dick or something.
Yeah, it's like We're Suchin Dick or something.
Yeah.
Classic me.
Yeah. Of course, that's what you remember. All right. I actually did a little beer research over the weekend.
Proud of you.
Very surprising. I went to Pedals and Pints and had our homie Boris's new strawberry rhubarb sour. And
how was it?
It was nice. It was real light in terms of sourness. Like I would barely classify it as a tart, but if you need something on a hot day, it was good.
Okay.
If I had my way with it, I might, up the sour a little bit, but it was exactly what I was going for. It was nice and refreshing.
Nice.
If you had your way with it?
Yeah. You never try to have your way with a beer?
No.
No, it's totally normal.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. I will take your word for it.
Yeah.
You'll get there someday.
Yeah. You just don't love it enough.
Exactly.
Rhubarb leaf, fun fact. Very poisonous. Very poisonous. You're only supposed to eat the stalk.
I had no
idea.
idea.
You can't eat the leaves.
Yeah, don't do it.
Oh,
the only rhubarb beer I've ever had sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. The only rhubarb beer I've had is the one from New Glarus in Wisconsin. So.
Oh, yeah, isn't that a strawberry rhubarb one as well?
It is.
Like
I don't know if it's a sour or
tart. I believe it's
remember.
tart.
It was good though.
It's actually a tart. I'm not like asking it. It's a tart.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're a tart.
Strawberry rhubarb tart. I think you meant to call me a tart, but that is neither here nor there. So I forgot I've had that one, but Mobcraft, who used to be here and then went out and then are back again, they used to do a rhubarb IPA. And it just tasted like a West Coast IPA. Yeah, I don't know where the rhubarb fit in, but yeah, it was like something you were kind of excited for, and then you cracked it and took a sip, and you're like, "Oh shit, this is just like I could have bought an IPA that was
just regular beer."
Just regular IPA. Yeah. I always love when you have Mobcraft stories because they seem to start off with like, "I had this great something at Mobcraft," and they always end with, "It was shit."
Yeah. I mean, I would say like they're like a solid 50-50 brewery. Like, God, you could get one thing that would be like pretty all right, and then the next thing you would ask for the thing you ordered before because the next thing was not pretty all right.
Yeah. Steph, have you had any barrel aged stuff from the brewery out here?
I don't. I know of the brewery. I don't think I've had any barrel aged beer from them though.
Same type of situation where like it is a roll of the dice as to whether that bottle has gone bad or not.
Sounds gross.
Yeah. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, the brewery." And it's like, the brewery.
But I feel like that's a lot of like hype breweries. You get a few good things, but not everything is good. It's like they put all their energy into that one great thing and then everything else is just shit. That's my theory. I don't know.
Yeah. And I don't know if they have like dirty bottles or what, but anywho. Flex, I promised you a baseball story.
Yeah,
and
please.
Baseball story I will deliver.
Give it to me, daddy.
He's gonna have his way with it.
As per usual. Last week I was in San Francisco for some work, and one of the days I was Ubering back from work to hotel. Uber guy picks me up and get in the back seat, and he goes, "All right, you excited for baseball?" And it was the Giants home opener that day. I believe that was
Wednesday night.
Yeah. Playing the Yankees. And he goes, "Hey, you excited for baseball?" And I said, "Yeah, it's, baseball season's back." And I was like, "I just saw this meme the other day. It was like, hey, this is the last Sunday where you won't have baseball until November." And he goes, "Yeah, baseball, blah, blah, blah." And then he does a solid 5 or 6 minutes on how fucking great the Giants are. And just would not shut the fuck up about the Giants. And I'm just sitting in the back seat waiting for my time. And he finally takes a breath. And I said, "So is now a good time to tell you, or should I wait till we get to the destination?" And he goes, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I'm from LA." And he goes, "Oh, you're a Dodgers fan?" I go, "No, I'm an Angels fan." And he goes, "Oh, okay, well, that's all right." I said, "Fuck no, no one's an Angels fan. Of course I'm a Dodgers fan." Idiot. You stupid idiot. And he goes, "Fuck the Dodgers. Does that mean you're a Laker fan too?" I said, "Of course."
Oh my.
I said, "Let me guess. You're so far up Steph Curry's ass, you're a Warriors fan?" And he goes, "No, I'm a Kings fan."
I would have just belly laughed the rest of the way.
I laughed so hard. I was like, "Oh, Cowtown? You're a Cowtown fan. Got it." And so then he tried to show me videos on his phone.
While he's driving?
While he's driving.
5 out of 5 ride.
Right. That he was at the last game. He starts telling me, he goes, "I was at Kobe's last game." I was like, "You were at Kobe's last game?" And he goes, "Well, in Sacramento." And I was like,
That's not
it. That's not that cool.
Not the same, not cool, not impressive. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And so then he got off the Kobe train for a minute, and we're getting closer to the hotel. And I was like, "I got to get a couple more jabs." I was like, well, I hope you guys break all your ankles tonight, maybe blow some ACLs. I said, "You know what? I'm sorry. Let's wait till next week. I do hope that you kill the Yankees, but fuck the Giants and don't talk to your Uber passengers this way."
Damn it.
Wow.
1 star.
What a fun ride.
Right. You're a 1-star guest.
Right. I know. I'm sure. I didn't give him 1. I gave him 5 stars because we were just going back and forth talking shit. But I was like, I bet he just gave me 1 star.
Right. That's what I meant is you're getting your personal Uber rating just went down.
Just fucking tanked.
Ugh.
So,
Which I never
anyways.
knew you got one of those. I don't Uber
Oh,
often.
yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, but when I last time we were in Florida, it's usually we're the only place we Uber like to and from. Well, not only, but whenever we go on vacation, I should say. And yeah, I got a 5-star rating. I'm not overall. It's pretty cool.
You assume?
No, I do have a 5-star rating
Oh, okay.
as a passenger. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's like a 4.95 or something like that.
Okay.
Jeez,
enough.
Greg, what are you doing? Mine's a 5.
Yeah. You clearly didn't blow the one guy.
I was about to say I declined oral. That's why I always sit in the back seat. You know what I did this time is I took a Waymo, the self-driving car.
Oh, I don't think we have those.
They're not in tons of cities. Like they're in Austin, they're in San Francisco. They're starting to roll out in LA, but it was actually nice. I didn't have to pretend to make small talk with some stranger I didn't give a shit about.
Oh, I like the small talk. I like to learn about people. I'm super lame. I'm that guy.
You're a dad.
Yeah. It's cool. One time we went to
gets
Orlando and the driver was actually from Milwaukee as well. So we got to talk about a bunch of Milwaukee shit. It was neat.
Yeah. It was cool. I didn't have to talk to anybody, and I just got my laptop out and did some work. It was fantastic.
That is nice.
Yeah, it was kind of nice. So, all right, you guys, I have Steph. This is something we started a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Gross origin stories. So a couple weeks ago, it was bull testicles in a beer. Would you drink it?
Are you asking me or you're telling me?
Yeah,
that's what you did?
Yeah.
Well, that was the question, but he's asking you now.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah, I guess I'd try it.
Okay. Here's the next one. Would you guys drink a beer made with a dude's beard?
Is that the yeast strain that started from the dude's beer?
Yeah.
It was a Jester
I would
King
do
beer,
that.
right?
This is actually Rogue. Maybe Jester did it also, but Rogue created something called beard beer, and the key ingredient was yeast harvested from the brewmaster's beard.
Yeah, I would do that. I mean, there's a lot of fecal matter in beards. Like it's like beards are horribly unsanitary, and I don't know how, if people know that. And there's
I don't.
often mass amounts of like fecal particles in beards. I don't know. I saw it on a show, and
Eating a lot of ass? Like, what's
yeah,
going
maybe
on?
I don't know.
Right?
Just they're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere
And,
you go, your
yeah,
beard
so-
goes.
Yeah,
That's
right.
true.
Makes sense. Everybody poops, and everybody with beards has poop in their beard. So yeah, kind of an off-putting topic here, thanks to me. But yeah, I would try it.
Okay. Steph, after all that, would you try it?
I don't like hair in my food or beverages, nor do I want hair as an origin. So I think I might refrain from that one.
Yeah, I don't love this idea. It says the guy hadn't shaved in decades, so naturally they were like, yeah, there's something living where, and we can ferment that. They literally took hairs from his beard, sent them to a lab, isolated the yeast, and then used that yeast that they isolated out of his beard to ferment the beer. You're drinking something that came from his face.
As long as it's not like
Was this-
beard hairs sprinkled into the beer. That
Yeah, it
that
wasn't
would be
dry hair hopped, whatever.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh
awful.
my God. Was this a while ago? Wasn't this like years ago? Or was that somebody else that did it?
I think this was a few years ago. We got a list of like gross origin stories in beers, and so now we're going through them every couple of weeks.
This
Kinda
isn't
a would
necessarily
you-
a brand new thing.
not a fresh story.
okay.
No.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. But
So yeah, still no.
yeah, I was a maybe until Flex told me all about the fecal matter that lives in beards.
Got a poop beard.
Yeah, that solidly put me in the no column right there. So thanks for helping me make that decision.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Just remember, not everybody washes their hands, and everybody touches their beards.
But Flex is still on board.
Yeah, as you just scratch your face.
Yeah. I think at this point I'd rather have the Rocky Mountain oysters.
I'd have them both. Give me some shitty ball beer.
shitty ball beer.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. I'm on one today.
Yes, you are. You're on a. Never mind. Steph,
Yes.
let's call the pen and see what you're drinking over there.
I'm excited.
He calls to the bullpen for
Beer.
Let's see. I'm going to share. I'm drinking one of my all-time favorite beers today.
Oh,
I saved it. Yeah, it only comes out once a year. It is from Red Rock Brewing. It's called Sakale, and it is a rye barrel aged Doppelbock, and it is so freaking good. I love it more than I can even explain. So, people wait in line for it.
You don't see those very often.
Oh, it's so good. I love Doppelbocks. Not always in the summer, but in general, I love them.
Not my favorite August
house.
beer, I'll tell you
Right.
that.
In your house, it's cold enough.
Just wait. You guys are going to be so surprised. I actually looked this one up on Untapped because I never do that. And I was like, I'm going to find out what other people think about it. It has a 4.02 rating. And
that's crazy.
Damn.
It's so good, you guys. It's an 8.5%. It is like caramely and malty and yummy and a little bit sweet. And it's depending on the year. I'm drinking a 2021 because I try and save one from every year and then we taste them together. Oh my gosh, so good. This was a really good year, but they do change from year to year depending on the whiskey barrel. So if you can get your hands on them, get them. I have many. Don't come to my house.
You have many hands or bottles?
Many bottles, because I try to save, I'll buy a bunch each year and then I set aside like one from each year so that when I have a beer loving friend come hang out with me, we can do like a side by side of all the years and it's so much fun.
I like it. It's a little vertical.
Yeah.
With a barrel aged Doppelbock, which I see a good amount of Doppelbocks around here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, Greg. You said you don't see many around. We get just about every brewery around here throws out a Doppelbock during the season. But I've never seen a barrel aged one.
Oh, it's so good.
That to me, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's like very whiskey forward. So sometimes if I want whiskey and I also want beer, it's like the perfect thing.
Nick, formerly of 14 Cannons, back before they were on the naughty list, I believe it was 2020, like right as we're entering COVID, released a barrel-aged Doppelbock. And he goes, here, you have to try this. And I was like, this feels like something I should save. Still in my fridge.
No. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is one of those things. It's like a special beer that you save for like a special occasion. And
sure.
It's still specially in my fridge.
Say, I feel like you've had a lot of special occasions in the last 6 years.
I don't know, one or two.
Maybe they weren't special enough.
That's right. I'm waiting for the specialist.
Is it like a super duper big boy, like Mario eating a mushroom big? Or is it just kind of like average boy?
No, it's a big boy. I'd have to go down there and look. I'm pretty sure it's a big boy. It's a big bottle too. Like it's very classy. It's like 22 ounce.
Big boy.
Fancy looking bottle over there. So maybe when Steph comes out here, we'll have a Doppelbock comparison.
I need to come out there.
Doppelbock off.
Dude, I freaking love Doppelbocks. They're so good. And I don't get them very often because, like you said, not everybody's making them, but yum. Yeah, when you come out here, bring one of yours and I'll crack this bad boy open. It'll be a special occasion because Steph's here. Aw,
there you go. That's pretty special.
So does tomorrow work? Or like maybe the day after? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, give me 2 days to clean the house. We'll be good. Warn the wife. Just
You're going to warn her?
Hey.
She needs to be warned? She likes me, I thought.
Oh. That's true. She likes you enough.
Gee, thanks.
Who's coming over on a Tuesday?
You invited some strange girl to our house?
Oh.
Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, sorry. Anyways. Oh, booze news. On-prem sales had the luck of the Irish a couple of weeks ago. St. Patrick's Day may have fallen on a Tuesday this year, but the weekday timing didn't stop consumers from celebrating the holiday in the on-premise section, according to a report from Beer Board. Draft volume on St. Paddy's Day increased 35.5% year over year, while draft revenue grew 15.5%. The weekend ahead of St. Patrick's Day was less cheery, with draft volume down 5.1% and revenue down 9% year over year. And on the other side of things, March Madness is not so mad for beer sales unless you are one of these 3 shitty beers. You want to guess what 3 beers are doing great during March Madness?
I would say one is Bud Light.
I would have guessed Coors Light.
Oh.
Still nope. One of these surprises me so hard.
Is it I don't want to say this and be a jerk. Is it a Kona beer?
Oh, Natty Light, Busch Light.
It's not Kona. One of them is Busch Light.
I was trying to think of like shitty college beers.
Right? So
That
like PBR?
Busch Light is the only one. No. Busch Light's the only one that fits that shitty college beer.
Oh.
What about
description.
Modelo?
Nope. No Mexican beers.
Jeez.
Any form of Coors?
Corona.
Well, technically it is.
Oh, you said
by
no Mexican
Coors.
beers.
No Mexican. So here we go. So Busch Light was up 3.9%. Guinness is up 15.3%.
Okay, I feel like that makes
Wow.
sense.
Guinness for March Madness?
Well, St. Patrick's Day was like the Tuesday before.
Yeah, but before. This is during March Madness.
You know, people still getting Irish, I guess.
I guess top of the morning to you. And up 21.1% Blue Moon.
Ew.
What? Ew.
They did have that commercial the whole time with Colin Jost when he's talking to the oranges.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Oh, yeah.
I
it's
didn't
stupid.
either.
And it
Oh.
makes me want to drink Blue Moon even less.
I don't know. I didn't know it could get worse. Yeah, this one surprised me because like when I think, game day beers, it's college. I'm thinking Busch Light, Natty Light, Coors Light, that kind of stuff. I'm not thinking fucking Blue Moon.
Well, they
Or
got
a
that
Guinness.
they got that
Right.
Blue Moon Sky where it's like the 4% tangerine flavor
Oh.
one.
Well, this is not that. This is just Blue Moon.
Oh, just straight up Blue Moon.
Just straight up ass water.
With an orange?
That's the worst.
with a brewer's shit beard.
Oh, God.
Nice.
No.
Firestone Walker to acquire full U.S. rights to Trumer Pils and take over their production from Gambrinus. Firestone Walker has taken over U.S. production of Trumer Pils and acquiring the U.S. rights of the craft Pilsner from the Gambrinus Brewing Company, the company announced yesterday. All Trumer Pils production for the U.S. market will transition to Firestone Walker in Paso Robles. Firestone Walker is acquiring the full U.S. rights to Trumer Pils, a Firestone spokesperson told Brewbound. This is not a licensing agreement. I don't get it. Is this just contract brewing, or are they also making money off of Trumer as a brand? I'm uncertain by this article. I'd like to know.
It didn't make sense. I agree with you. It was very confusing.
Yeah, they're acquiring full U.S. rights. To me, that means they get to sell it too. That they're not just making it, but they're also selling it.
Flex.
Anyways,
I'm just, I don't got to pipe in on everything.
and for our expert opinion, we turn to
Yeah. Over at the Flex Guild, well, we like to think they have the right.
You have
to
a whole
party.
guild?
Yeah, it takes one.
How many members in your guild?
We got a me.
2?
Yeah, we got a me and an I, and
Flex, do you have a pet?
Myself.
yeah. I got a goldfish. He's awesome.
That counts.
You know what? And he's in my guild now. I just decided.
Are there
Lifetime
membership fees or anything?
I don't know, for as long as he stays alive. You know, he's a good boy.
You're not going to let your dead fish be a member?
Well, no, but we'll have like a memoriam for him and everything. Like,
Yeah,
it'll be really nice.
He'll be added to the in
The wall,
memoriam
he'll be
section.
the guild wall of fame.
The in memoriam, everybody will clap when you show his
Yeah.
picture. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, this is Goldie, our first member.
yeah. What a good
Are
boy.
you a fish
good boy.
flusher or a fish barrier? Not that it matters for the guild.
This very loving goldfish that I own, he's become part of the family. So, and part of the guild. So it'll be, I think we'll have a nice burial for him.
Yeah,
You know,
All right.
he deserves it.
we got a little little wooded area next to our house between us and the neighbors, and I think it's got a really nice spot. And maybe he'll even get like a little headstone too, because he's a good boy.
Yeah, he earned it.
Maybe a little bench for everyone to sit on while they visit and reminisce.
Maybe we'll even get a garden flag, with a goldfish on it.
Wow. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I love this guy.
Is this the goldfish that you won at like a little fair?
You mean July 2nd, 2021, Franklin Festival for 4th of July.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. Thank you.
Kids want to play ring toss with the soda bottles? $10 each? Shit.
$10?
Joke's on us.
Yeah.
You don't even have to get a ring on the fucking soda bottle. You just pay $10 for a fucking goldfish. It's a goddamn scam.
I think I've heard this story, weirdly enough.
Yeah. And now I'm like the only one that fucking loves this thing because it survived. Its name is Survivor. My oldest daughter named it because it survived. The only reason we have it is because my wife had said, well, we had the 2 fucking $20 goldfish. We put them in like a vase overnight because we didn't know we were getting a fucking fish. Now we got 2. So she said if they survived overnight, we would get a fish tank. Well, one of them went belly up, and this fucking guy just kept living for some reason. And yeah, he's still pushing. He'll be 5 years old.
I love it. Hey, how'd you come up with that name? Well,
yeah,
he didn't die.
Yeah, he fucking did. Like, he did it.
Yeah,
he survived.
You missed a golden opportunity. You should have named him Survives a Lot. Like Sir.
Oh.
No.
Well, let's see. My 11-year-old daughter, who was 6 at the time, not that clever. Because she was 6.
Where were you?
Yeah. Panicking because I got a goldfish.
And all you had was a vase?
Yeah.
I think
trying to figure out how you're going to explain to the kids that fish die and then they're going to be sad. Oh, man.
Hey, not a goldfish show, but I just looked it up. The oldest recorded goldfish was Tish, who lived 43 years old and was won at a fairground in 1956.
Well, this is just the best news I've ever heard. I think I'm gonna wind up in the Guild's Memoriam before Survivor.
That's because your name's not Survivor.
Yeah, I hope he'll get a plaque for me or bury me in the backyard.
Instead of a goldfish flag, you'll get like just a flag with a muscle on it, with an arm flexing.
At this point, I can only hope he would.
That caught me off guard because usually when Greg says this isn't a blank show, he changes the subject and he just went right back into the fish. I did not see that
this
coming.
Was important.
This is well played.
Yeah, this is important. All right. Not a goldfish show. Tilray's Brewdog plans are to stabilize the brand. And their financials are starting to reveal. The brewery was once valued at £2 billion. It's heavy. Brewdog's various assets were acquired for about £41 million, nearly $54.5 million US, according to their CEO.
I feel like
fall from grace.
Just rebrand.
Right. I mean, all they really did was buy the brand.
New brewery, Brewcat. Oh, that's. I've never heard of them before. Yeah, no, that works.
Hopefully it's not ran by assholes. Yeah. Perfect.
Meow.
Natty Light, more like Natty Green. Natural Light has launched
the top 3 beers.
Surprisingly. Natural Light has launched a new fertilizer called Lawn Brew, made from spent beer grains used in brewing. The product is a mix of brewing byproducts and added nutrients designed to improve soil structure and help grow thicker, greener grass. According to the company, the grains add fiber and nutrients that support healthier lawns. There's also some research behind it. Studies have shown brewers' spent grain can significantly boost soil health, increasing nitrogen and phosphorus levels, improving organic content, and creating better growing conditions for plants. When spring rolls around, you'll find Natty Light fans doing two things: enjoying a cold beer and working on their lawns, said AB marketing head Kristen Stowe. We couldn't resist bringing those worlds together. The product also leans into sustainability by repurposing brewing waste into a lawn care product. It's available online in 64-ounce bags for $15 because it's Natty Light. You have to be 21 or older to buy it. Yes, flex in the back.
So they're making money off of this.
Oh yeah.
So I know there's a few breweries around Milwaukee that just donate their spent grains to farms.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is not farms. This is like, hey, you want your grass to look nice.
Right.
But yeah, all the local craft beers around here, they donate their spent grains to farms.
All of ours do too. Actually, side note, that's actually something that the Brewers Association is trying to get politicians to get on board with, is giving breweries a tax break if they donate their spent grain, because most breweries are already doing that. And excise taxes are so high that we're hoping if we can get it to change, that it will help kind of balance things out. But the fact that they're making money off of it, that's kind of shitty.
And that makes sense. You know, a little tax break for your spent grains.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to sell it as a grass fertilizer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, like,
of course, Natty Light is a fertilizer because it tastes like
people
shit.
are going to buy it.
Natty Light is the only beer that made me think Busch Light tasted good. And that's a true story.
I could see people wrapping around the block at Home Depot in Alabama trying to get this Natty Light fertilizer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people are going to buy it. Ugh.
I definitely think they will, for sure.
There's a market. There's a white trash market for this for sure.
Alabama, man.
He's big, he's bad, he's hungry. I want to be just like Alabama, man.
I heard Kid Rock's already using it on his lawn. That's
that was funny.
That was good. He didn't wait for the spent grains. He just shot the beer cans on his grass. Too soon. And we'll end it with some baseball shit. How about that? The Giants, fuck the Giants. 9 beer, 9 hot dog challenge. Exposed.
I read about this. Yes, I did.
Yeah, exposed as a $55 fraud. Now, last season, it seemed like people were picking up on this 9-9 challenge, or 9-9-9. 9 beers, 9 dogs, 9 innings. And you had 1 dog and beer per inning. And you were pretty much shittered by the end of it. Now teams are trying to pick up on this as like a gimmick to sell more crap. Well, the Giants are catching heat over a scaled down version of the 999 challenge. The team is selling a $55 concession box with 9 beers and 9 hot dogs. But fans quickly realize it's not what it sounds like. Instead of full portions, the box includes 9 mini hot dogs and 9 small cups that can be filled from a single 24-ounce can of beer.
No.
Yes, the traditional challenge involves 9 full beers and 9 full hot dogs over 9 innings, leading many to call the promotion misleading. Fans did not hold back. One commenter wrote, "They don't even know casual baseball fans. Even people who rarely drink will down more than 1 tall boy at a baseball game." Another added, "Every ballpark now is trying to be known for its one cool concession item. This has to be the lamest one I've seen yet. Who came up with this?"
Oh.
And another summed it up as simply, "So it's really a 919 challenge?" The item created by concession company Aramark is also being sold at several other MLB stadiums. The company said the goal was to re-energize the fan experience, though fans clearly disagree.
Okay, so that makes sense when I saw the picture of the article that all the 9 beers had like different levels of beer in them.
Yes.
Oh, man.
And the picture I saw, like, they didn't even come to the top of the beer. Like, it was like a 2-ounce pour times 9, basically, 2.5 ounce.
It probably costs the same as like 9 full hot dogs and 9 full beers.
Probably.
Ridiculous.
Mini hot dogs.
It's not even a 919. That's like a 4.5 19.
I thought about that when you said it.
You both came to that conclusion right at this. I loved that. That was great.
Yeah.
You're like
Well, we used our
soulmates.
jump to conclusion board.
It's the worst idea I've ever heard.
But don't you get it? You jump to a conclusion.
Oh my God.
4 people just got that.
Do you think that's it?
I don't know. 5?
Oh, there's more. 7 at least.
Sub 10. Yeah, sub 10.
No, Gen Zs. I don't think they know.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't think so. I think that's all we got. I think it's time we wrap things up. Say hi to Vanessa.
Oh, hi, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Hi, Vanessa.
And we'll thank you all for joining us. Steph, thanks for hanging out with us, even though you've disappeared. By
course.
now.
Yeah, I can't see your face, but
I turned off my camera because my Wi-Fi sucks, and I'm sorry.
oh, I always just assume it's because you're changing.
Changing into what?
I don't know. I can't see.
Different tiara.
It's still me. No, I got rid of the tiara.
Oh,
It
hey,
hurt
there you are.
Hi.
Yeah,
Completely different outfit. That's weird.
No,
that's why I take
same.
my tiaras off too. Hurts my
Yeah.
head.
Sometimes.
Steph is like
yeah.
that old. She's like an old classic movie where the woman's like, I'm gonna go change it to something more comfortable.
It's just sweats with holes in them.
Right.
Sounds
I always laugh because they'd always come out in something way less comfortable.
Right?
Because comfortable would be exactly sweats with holes in them and like beer stains on the t-shirt. So anyways, not a fashion show, but thank you all for listening. Go follow us on the socials at Craft Beer Republic, at FlexBeer__ in between. And one of these days at Mr. Brazil.
I hope so.
Yeah. But check her out on Beer Nerd Radio and follow them along on Beer Nerd Radio on the grams and all of that good stuff. 805-538 beer is the number to call. craftbeerrepublic.com. All that good stuff. Oh, Flex getting down with this bag.
That was Flex? I thought it was Michael Jackson.
Very similar. Anyways, I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
Good night, everybody.
what a finish. That's what she said.
Oh, I laughed harder at that than I was supposed to.
Yeah, that was thank you. You're welcome.